Alright, we are ready to rock. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. My name is Brandon Olenek, and in this conversation what I want to do is actually share with you a couple different things, alright? A couple different ideas when it comes to getting a second job. I mean, if you're asking or wondering, what are some good second jobs you can get to, increase your income, supplement your income, I've got a lead I want to throw your way. Now, this lead goes back about a year and a half ago that I had applied personally, alright? I had applied and was able to not just have a second income stream, but I was able to make enough doing this to actually quit my job going back September 12th, 2014. Alright, so this does work, it can work for you, but previous to that point, I was working as a baker in a restaurant, 50 hours a week. And when you're working 50 hours a week, maybe you're working more, alright? When you're doing that, when you're doing like 30 hours, 20 hours, 25 hours, it's still a lot of work at one job. And that's why when it comes to getting a second job, a second opportunity to increase your income, to have more financial stability in your life, it kind of limits yourself. I mean, you can do two jobs, you can commute to places, and I looked into that. I didn't want to do it. I already dreaded being told what to do and how to do it from a boss. I didn't want two bosses. So what I started doing was I started looking at ways to make money on the internet, started looking at ways to build a business on the internet. I was failing for 2 years doing this. I was looking through different things, trying out different things, and I couldn't figure out the secret. I couldn't figure out how people were actually making money and building a business online, but I knew that was something that I wanted to do because I wasn't wanting to, get into a second job. I wasn't going to do that. I just didn't want to do it whatsoever. I didn't want to go and commute to a second place. So what ended up happening was, it was about summer of 2014, I come across an individual who was building a business and income on the internet, alright? Someone who was doing it in a way that I wanted to. Previous to that point, like the things that I had tried, they worked, and the things that I tried also didn't work, but the things that did work, it revolved around like bugging your friends and family, and I didn't want to do that. So what ended up happening, this person was building a business and income on the internet using systems, and the system they were using generated enough income for them to travel when they wanted to, eat the foods they wanted to. It allowed them not just to supplement their income and increase their income, but quit their job, and that was really appealing to me, and I began to model and copy them, and guys, in 3 months after modeling and copying them, not average, definitely not typical results, but I was able to quit my job. I was able to, and my whole scheme was just to supplement my income. My whole scheme was to make a second income on top of my income, working as a baker in a restaurant, to the point where I could eventually quit. That was the whole scheme, but I put it off into the future like a year, 2 years in advance. And what ended up happening was in 3 months, I was able to save up enough money to quit that job and create a full-time income, working part-time on the internet, alright? I was able to do that. I'm not guaranteeing you the same results, but if I can give you any second income idea, even though what I'm sharing with you is not a job, is being your own boss. If you want more time freedom, you want to spend more time with the kids, the family, you want to go on more trips, you want to buy that house, take that vacation, be your own boss, alright? Unless you really enjoy getting told what to do and how to do it by your boss currently, I wouldn't recommend going and getting a second boss to tell you what to do. I just wouldn't recommend it. Alright, the best thing you can do is learn how to write your own paychecks. Learn how to do things yourself. It's the best, most empowering thing you can do, whether that's traditional business or online business. For me, it so happened online business was the most lucrative thing that I had come across, where I didn't need a tremendous amount of overhead. I didn't need supplies or employees. I didn't have to do those things, alright? So that was very appealing to me, and I could, take and operate my business anywhere I wanted to. So that's why I did that, and that's how I was able to create my results. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as they're putting together for you. And if you want to learn how to get around the same group of people, the same community, and the same system I've been able to do this, alright, even though these aren't guaranteed results, if you're willing to put in the work and learn and listen, alright, you can definitely do it too. And if that's you, then connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be down below. And that said, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys at the top. Take care.